Good morning. Let me introduce myself. My name's Vern, and let me give you a little background of who I am and why I'm producing this video series. Number of months ago, well, I'll start before that. I retired about 4 years ago, quote retired, and the first year or two was kind of fun and it was easy, it was nice to relax, not have to go to work every day and report to people and that sort of stuff. I don't miss all the driving and flying. I used to do a lot of flying. But as I said, I was starting to get bored. And I said, what can I be doing with my life? This is a new chapter in my life. Everything's really going good, but I just don't feel fulfilled. So I started thinking about it and I said, why don't I start some big project that I can really, get into and enjoy and fulfill me and that sort of thing. And I said, maybe other people are like me. They're not sure what they're going to do at this time of their life. Their kids are raised and maybe they're financially secure or whatever. But they just don't feel fulfilled. They play golf, they fish, but they actually spend a lot of their time just kind of hanging out. And for me personally, that just didn't work. My health is good and all of that sort of thing. So I came up with this idea of why don't I come up with something that will inspire other people. If I get involved with it, it could inspire other people my age or even younger. There's no age, limit here. And I started talking to my son about it, who's in the video production business. I said, what are we going to call this thing? And I said, it's for, we want to build things. And he said, well, Dad, you're a baby boomer. I said, yeah. So he said, why don't you call it Boomer Builders? And I said, that's a perfect name. So we came up with the name and the idea of Boomer Builders. So to kind of fast forward here, a number of months, well, it was actually about 4 or 5 months ago, I found a piece of property in Missouri, and the reason I picked Missouri is because I'm from here. I was raised on a farm here, and I've always kind of wanted to come back to my roots, if that makes any sense. So after a process, we secured a piece of land here, 41 acres, and the house on it was in just terrible shape. It had been vacant for 5 years, and as you can imagine, it was pretty rough. So I said, well, the first part of the project, I'm going to start on the house, but we've got this beautiful land out here that was really overgrown, and it was in pretty bad shape too. So I said, well, I can kind of do both, on really hot days. If I don't feel like working outside, I can work inside. And anyway, I basically made the house very livable upstairs. And I'll try to take a video tour maybe on this next video I do. And I'll kind of show you what I did. And it's tough to imagine before and after. I did take a lot of before and after pictures. Maybe I can post those and you guys can see what I had to deal with. But when I first moved in, all I had was electricity. No TV, no internet, no hot water. The house had been winterized, so I had to flush out all the water lines and get the antifreeze out of them. But anyway, the first couple of nights were pretty rough. Well, I shouldn't say rough. They were austere. I'm trying to think of the right word. Anyway, it was pretty simple. All I had was me and my dog, and we were sleeping on a futon in the living room. So of course I had to buy dishes, I had to buy food, I had to buy bed, I had to set up an office and get a desk and a host of things. And then for outside, I bought a Kawasaki Mule, which really has helped a lot to get around the farm, and I'll show you some pictures of that later on. But to make a long story short, that's our goal. That's our idea. I'm going to produce a series of videos. I hope it inspires other people, like I said, not only my age, but any age, to get out and do something more with their life. I don't care if you're building or remodeling a house. This is not a DIY on a house necessarily. It's more of a, well, here's my little guy. Hey, come here. Well, look who just walked in. Yeah. It's more of a an idea to inspire people to do something. Even if you've got a full-time job, you know, start a hobby, do something, but do whatever it takes to fulfill your life. And I can tell you, I've only been here 3 months and it's incredibly fulfilling. The amount of work we've gotten done in 3 months is just amazing. I'll be honest, I've had to work my tail off, but you know what? That's good for me. And it's going to keep me young and vibrant and vital. And I think that's good for all of us. My health is great. I'm really blessed to be in good health. Everything else in my life is in pretty good shape. So here I am, just me and my dog. Hey, buddy, come on over here. Yeah, come on and say hi to everybody. Yeah. Anyway, just me and my dog. And I've got a ton of friends. I've got some farmer friends. A guy named Billy has just helped me out tremendously. Maybe we'll get him into some videos. I've got a real close friend named Don, about my age, that he's done a lot of flooring work for me in the house. Guy named Jake, who, he owns a remodeling business. He can do anything. And I'm just surrounded by a ton of people. My brother lives close. I've got family close. So this has really worked out great for me. But whatever it takes to work out for you, do it. Think about it. Get inspired. And get out there and build something. Okay? Thanks.